Is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Lazy Sunday live stream here on Out of the Basement. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
Sup, guys?
And we've got a very special guest with us today, Wilbon.
Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Very happy to have you on with us today. This is going to be a pretty awesome show here. We've got some in-hand pictures of Baylan, Skoll, or as... where was it? Big Bendu says here, Baylan Small. Got him.
That's the key, Nate. Just keep a comment up at all times, because now you guys can see I spent time this morning creating this interactive background because StreamYard now supports video backgrounds. So I was like, ooh, I'm going to make it look like we're on the bridge of a Star Destroyer, like idling through space. And I did all this fancy green screen effect stuff with the stars in the background moving, and then we cover it. I like just completely wasn't thinking like, oh yeah, we're just gonna cover this.
Take the comment away. Now you can't
and boom,
All gone.
yeah. So
yeah, there's also some in-hand pictures of Shin as well, and of course, you know, recent pickups and all that other good stuff. So welcome to the stream, everyone.
yes,
Nice to have you here with us. Got 93 people in here so far, so don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you are new.
True.
Let's start the stream out like how we always do, except for we didn't last week, but we will this week. And say what's up to everyone who's joined us so far. We got Don K, Phase 2 Action Review,
Yo,
James Wade, Darth Educator Dan. How's it
Sup,
going?
Darth?
We're definitely going to talk about the size of Baylan, for sure.
True.
For sure. 80s Kid, how's it going? We also got Wayne Duckett in here from the UK. Wilbon's in the chat as well.
I'm here and there.
Unbelievable. Elemental Crafting, welcome to the stream. Also got Not Obi-Wan in here. Hello there. Sorry, guys. Spider-Man 2 is my priority today, but I'm lurking here while playing. Listen. Well, first things first. No Spider-Man 2 spoilers. No discussions of Spider-Man 2 on this stream at all.
I agree.
I don't have a PS5, so I can't play it yet. And I want to. So, yeah. You should put down the Spider-Man 2 and just hang out on the stream. Put the Spider-Man down. We got Brian Salazar in here as well. Rebel Scum 1138. Hello. We also have Hello There Collectibles just dropping by to say hi. See you on the replay. We got Gerardo in here, along with Han Shot First.
Yo.
And Soup Dragon has been a member for 16 months.
Hey,
thank you so much. Got Mr. Coffee in here, along with Zoo Boy and Phantom Menace Dennis. Should have figured. Jumo, Tomas, Master Razzie.
Hey.
We got Mark H in here as well, along with Collector Khan. Whoops just winning. Ivan Gambino, who beat Spider-Man 2. Good grief, Ivan.
Wow.
The game just came out, didn't it?
Good grief.
He said, what's sleep?
Ivan, did you just wake up in time for the stream?
Jeez. That's tough. 2 days.
Spooky mug today.
Ooh, very nice.
Very, very spooky.
Hello, Rob. Also have Scott Smith, Frank Jose.
What's up, Frank?
We got Tom in here. Odin01, CT41, James Vincent. Landspeeder Luke's been a member for 17 months.
Wow.
Hey. Thanks, Luke.
How nice. How nice. And we got Tony stopping in here on the chat, driving home from Kentucky, hoping to hit a few collectible stores along the way. Nice.
Ooh, are you going to be
Very
driving through the... Because you're in Michigan, so would you be driving through like the Indianapolis area, Kokomo? Because Kokomo Toys and Collectibles is goated.
I guess it would depend on if he's going to go through Ohio or go through Indiana. Because I would imagine you could probably go either way.
Right. Also depends where you are in Kentucky. But if you do head that way, Kokomo Toys and Collectibles, highly recommend.
Yes, yes. What's up, McClunky?
McClunky.
And here's Luke.
Luke.
Master Razzie's been a member for 26 months.
Hey.
Thank you so much. We also have Will Matt in here. Thank you. Luke says the new backdrop looks great.
Hey, thanks, guys. I mean,
Thanks.
It does look awesome.
Just keep a comment up at all times. We can see it. And there's even a little surprise for when we jump to different topics.
Oh. Freddy74, thank you for being a member for 26 months.
Whoa.
Ooh. And Ivan says I can borrow his PS5. That's great.
Yeah, P.O. Box.
Yeah, send it to the P.O. box.
Just send that bad boy through the mail. No protection needed.
Yeah. What's up, Paige? She's at work today.
Ooh.
Schregel Reviews, welcome to the stream. We got D.A. Mac, Gary W. Feather, John P., David Sisa. Good evening. Will Matt, turn that football off. No, no sports ball, no Spider-Man 2 around here.
As long as you have the stream up and you hit like and you just have it playing.
All right,
That's
fine.
That's good as well. Get us in that algorithm.
Yeah, please. What's up, Tauntaun Rider? Also got Piercing Bullet. My controller has to charge to continue my playthrough.
I like that.
And so many people playing Spider-Man 2. Here's Ivan. Woke up at 12. Guys, I feel ashamed at the time I played yesterday. Went from about 11 a.m. to 2 a.m.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Wow.
Whew. That's...
You know what? Good for you that you took the time and really just marathoned that bad boy, though. That's fun.
That's awesome. Vader Joe, thank you for being a member for 20 months.
Ooh.
But yeah. All right. Looks like we are pretty much caught up. We got Master Ben in here as well. This is totally an NFL channel. It is.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Bum, bum, bum.
Dun, 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 dun.
Except for Justin and I, that means it's time to deliver a pizza.
Yeah. How does that... Oh, Joe Buck. Yeah, I'm Joe Buck. I'm Joe Buck, and that's Troy Aikman. Welcome to the next game.
There you go.
We're here at U.S. Cellular Field, even though I'm pretty sure that's baseball. Maybe.
They're playing football
close
now.
enough.
They're playing football now there.
Yeah. It is literally close enough. But yes, so we are joined with a very special guest, Wilbon, with us here today. So if you wouldn't mind letting everyone know who you are, what you do here on the internet, and all that good stuff.
So I'm Wilbon. I have a Instagram account where I take pictures of my figures. I'm a predominantly Black Series collector. I also do dabble in some SH Figure Arts, Dragon Ball, and just a few other little things here and there. I have a little bit of Funko over here, but not a big collection. I have a lot of the lightsabers, like some of the roleplay items. I have a couple helmets, things like that. I just dabble in a couple things here and there. I just got into TVC just a little bit. I have the N1 up there, the Mando N1 Starfighter. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
The Black Series is just they're never going to get any more vehicles. So what am I to do? I love the vehicles in Star Wars.
You mean you can collect both?
No, you can't. You have to pick a side.
You have to pick a side and be really toxic about it.
Exactly. Yes. Down with TVC. Never.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No. Burn it all to the ground. Just don't look. Don't look here anymore.
Don't look over there. And really, I was, I guess, in with the vehicles when I got the Ghost. That was where it was like it's over. I'm in at least in that regard. So
yeah, gotta get the Ghost.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Of course. We know you through Black Series Cantina. You are a VIP member over there.
That's right. That's right.
We have actually hung out IRL at ICC Con.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Where you were hanging out with Zach, we were with Zach. So mingle, mesh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pop Attorney barbecue pit.
A meeting of the minds over some barbecue.
Yeah. It was. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we wanted to have you on, of course, because we were like, it's a great time hanging out with you at ICC, and we knew this would be a great conversation. So thanks for joining us today. We appreciate
thanks for having me. I love it.
All right, guys. So do you just want to jump in to today's major topic? First things first?
You mean we're going into Black Series news?
Ooh, I like Black Series news.
Oh, snap. Hold up, guys. We're getting We're getting direct orders from Lord Vader. He wants us to make the jump. to a different topic of the stream.
Uh-oh.
Whoa! We're flying.
Smoke him if you got
him. See, guys, I try. You know, production value. I try. You guys.
That was cute. I like.
It looks good. It looks good.
Maybe I wish they could make it to where our screens just like disappear for a second,
right?
So you could watch the jump. But hey, we are now in Black Series news territory. So let me just guide you along here.
Yes, guide us.
So there is a YouTube channel out there.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, what up, Mike?
Hey there, Mike.
Hey there, Mike. How are you? So, Fat Boy Toy Review.
Shout out.
Which I'm going to guess this is a Hong Kong YouTube channel because they get stuff really, really, really early. They have a few reviews out for new figures. They have Baylan, Shin, and even, I didn't even notice this, they got the new Mandalorian Fleet Commander in.
Ooh.
So, this YouTube channel is linked in the description, as well as Wilbon's Instagram. Because I didn't want to just take this person's screenshots and then, you know, you got to give credit where credit's due. So this YouTube channel is in the description if you want to check out the actual reviews. I grabbed a few screenshots here just to show you guys. We have...
Mike says fans of Wilbon are called Wilboners. I'm a huge Wilboner.
I mean, I'm down.
I've got a raging Wilboner right now.
Yes.
So, we have a photo of Shin here.
Ooh.
And, you know, still got the Barbie doll effect going on.
Yeah. I think
But, look at this blade. It kind of looks a little orange now.
The orange looks better on the in-hand.
It definitely does. I was going to say, too, I think while her face is not perfect, it looks better as well. What do you guys think?
Well, there's also...
Is it because it's such a low-res image? It's like all blurred and you can't really see.
I suppose that could be a possibility.
Yeah, at first, these videos are in HD, but at first it was only 360p for the longest time, and then it finally must have processed to HD. But yeah, here's Shin. Here's Baylan by himself. So we'll get to what everyone wants to get to.
Yeah.
For sure. Here's Baylan. And again, I think the lightsaber does actually look a bit more red. Something we totally forgot to mention in our previous episode of Figure It Out was the box color for Kiadi Mundi. And a lot of people are saying, why did they change the box color? It's not a changed box color. It's that the overwhelming majority of pictures you see on the internet are taken from a smart device where you lose all freedom. Like there's no manual mode on iPhone or whatever. You know, everything is on automatic. So it's just guessing at the correct exposure, saturation, white balance,
right?
Everything. So that is why some things just look different in pictures. There's so much stuff that goes into a shot's composition that your phone is just automatically sort of guessing at. So I do think with proper lighting like this review, it does actually look more orange.
Right.
Because why else would they say that on the live stream if it's not true?
I mean, you never know. They've said plenty of things on the live stream that's not true.
You're not wrong.
Like the factory missing the memo.
I mean, yeah. So now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, and that is...
Uh-oh.
Baby Baylan.
TVC scale Baylan.
Now... I was totally expecting Baylan to tower over certain figures and characters You know, this might not be the best, but, you know, just look at him next to Malgus or the Magna Guard.
Malgus just absolutely massive.
I mean, it looks like the mom I threw up meme.
Mom, I just threw up.
And, you know, I get that Malgus is super huge, but if you're still not convinced, look at the height of Baylan and Shin.
I think this is the major issue right here is the three of them, really, with Marak included.
Look at that.
Is he shorter than her? It's close.
I think he's slightly
like his legs are spread a little bit far apart in that picture. That could also be contributing to it.
Yeah, I mean, I did the line thing here for the thumbnail. I mean, he's slightly taller.
Oh, that's so bad.
Right.
It shouldn't even be close.
Of course, this is a major issue. Obviously, Ray Stevens is a lot taller.
Yeah, he is, I want to say 6'3", and she is, or 6'2", and then she's 5'7" or 5'8".
Right, something around.
It's
that.
like a difference of around 6 inches. I think it's a 6-inch difference because I remember Googling it when these pictures came out.
Do you have any pictures of them actually in the series, like standing side by side?
Yeah, so I was gonna go to some Instagram pages. So again, this is the channel if you want to check out the reviews. This is our buddy Zach over at Black Series Cantina. I know he posted some photos, and I mean they're clearly standing right next to each other. Mm-hmm. And he, in universe, is taller. And then if you want to go the route of actor height, he is also 6 inches taller. He is over 6 feet tall. Let's see here. Ray Stevenson height. Yeah, he's 6'3". Yes. No. Yeah, 5'8". So what? 6-inch difference. And yeah, obviously, I mean, come on.
Right.
What's going on here, Wilbon? What are they doing?
It seems like they've just bungled this release to try to get these figures out as fast as possible with the show. It's the only thing I could think of. Other than that, there's just no excuse. Like, you're just completely missing the mark on the scale of these figures. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's mind-boggling.
I know he also posted. Come on, Zach. Come on now. Where's your
Jeff? Thank you for being a member for 22 months. He says, "Sup guys, back after a long vacation. Missed the last 2 weeks. Glad to catch a lazy Sunday again. Welcome back, Jeff."
I swear he posted this picture of the hologram where all three of them are standing. But now I can't find it.
I saw that all over the place. People were posting that.
Yeah, I can't.
Discord, help me.
Help Discord.
Research team, activate.
Yep. I want this photo right here in the next 10 seconds.
Zooboy says, "This is what we get when the bathtubers win."
And I've been saying this, I don't mean to start a whole TVC versus Black Series thing, but I guarantee you when TVC gets these figures, they are going to have the soft goods. They're going to have a more obvious orangish blade, and they're going to have, I would even say they're going to have better likenesses, and they're not going to have the correct height.
Absolutely.
Because you're exactly right, Zooboy. This is what we get for, well, I don't even know. Like, couldn't they just Google his height? Like, don't they have this information,
Yeah, I really wonder how, like, stuff like this actually happens, like, in the production side of things, because it just seems so weird to just not, have, like, their height readily available. Like, it's as simple as a Google.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's weird how short Baylan is.
Discord is failing me right now.
They are.
Discord is failing me, and we just lost.
We lost Wilbon.
He's so done with these figures.
Wilbon is so done.
I'm so done. My internet is so done.
Bro, what?
Oh man, your Halloween
Where
costume.
people were plastering this photo everywhere.
Nope.
Come on, Discord.
Ooh, I just saw something else we need to talk about that I forgot about.
True.
The cereal swapper.
How are you gonna go swap out figures like that? It's just terrible.
Mac is asking, is Baylan too short or is Shin too tall?
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Probably both.
Yeah.
I'd almost be willing to say both.
So, yeah, we will talk about those swap figures. But we did a little Reddit digging. So,
All right.
someone linked this post. I don't really go on Reddit, but someone linked this post that kind of explains that it might not be that Baylan is too short. It might be that Shin and Huyang are too tall.
Ooh. Okay.
A quick little Wikipedia check does have Huyang listed as 5'11". Wikipedia is Wikipedia. I'm pretty sure you can edit that, kind of like Wikipedia. So
Right.
I don't know. But what was I looking at? They're saying, okay, hang on. Let me just read this. Looked into it a bit more. Assuming the actors' heights are good approximations, here is what they should be. And here are the figures by comparison, cropped relative to Huyang as a measure of comparison. Baylan is definitely taller than Shin, but not as much as he should be. Shin is overscaled, should be the same height as Hera. Baylan is actually fine according to his height next to Hera. Marak is way overscaled. Okay, here it is. This is the picture I was looking for. So, this is your picture? Someone on Reddit is...
The other screenshot. That's from Mike's video.
Oh,
okay,
that's
yeah,
Mike.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike. So,
What's up, Bodie?
Yeah, that's definitely his photo.
here's the thing. We can act like detectives all day, every day, and like try to justify or make excuses. But no matter what it is, something is wrong.
Yeah.
That's the moral of the story, is something here is wrong. I don't know exactly what it is. I mean, this is pretty convincing, honestly, that everything else is kind of out of scale. And I did originally think Marak was a little tall. Mm-hmm. He's not that tall.
Oh, Mr. Coffee came in the clutch on the Discord.
Hey.
So, Marak is standing behind Baylan, as you can see, if you guys have your depth perception. So, Marak is standing behind him, but you still get the point. And, I mean, look at Shin. They're standing pretty much right next to each other.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a little disappointing, but of course, at the end of the day, I think we're all still on the same page and picking these up still.
Yeah, we were talking about it in the Discord, and I think I'm just gonna have Baylan and Shin just standing next to nothing. I think it's just gonna be Baylan and Shin by themselves.
I'm going to 3D print a giant statue and put my Baylan figure on it so no one will know that he is too small.
Yeah. We were talking to Luke a little bit, and he said, like, using the hexagon stands in a certain, like, just doing it in a certain way can kind of, because you know how there's different tiers to the hexagon stands. You can kind of, like, fix certain heights that way, and that's how he mixes in SH Figure Arts and Black Series.
Right.
So, I mean, but yeah, I agree. Somebody's too short, somebody's too tall. It's a problem. And it sucks. There's no excuse for it. It's just, you know, they missed the mark this time.
Yep. Dang Ches says, I think I'm going to cancel my pre-orders for the two and maybe either wait for improved versions if they make them or just pass entirely. Troy is passing. Fett is passing. Now, let me ask you something, chat. Were you guys on board beforehand, or is the height the deal breaker? I'd love to know.
Because by himself, I think Baylan looks amazing. So
For sure.
I'm still picking him up. Oh, shill. How are the shills going to justify this one?
Yeah, with the science experiment
Yeah.
of heights.
Like,
Listen.
look up the definition of collecting.
It's still the only 6-inch scale Baylan we're getting. So, as of right now, sure, okay.
Right. I'll say, he still looks great.
Yeah,
He
for
still
sure.
looks great, just as an action figure. And I really hate the whole rhetoric of like, if you have a criticism or something's wrong with the figure, why do you still buy it? It's because we're collectors. It's for the collection. We're Black Series collectors. And of course, yeah, got to do it for the channel.
Right, of course. That's my justification for everything Black Series related. It's for the channel.
It's for the channel.
Yep, I agree, Zuboy. But I have no qualm or issue with people saying it's a deal breaker.
Yeah, of course.
That's like what I don't think certain critics understand is like, it's okay to pass because of certain criticisms, and it's also okay to acknowledge those criticisms and still pick them up because it's a collection. You're getting it for the collection.
Either way, it's your money. You decide what you want to buy. Like, just because something is a deal breaker for you doesn't mean, okay, it's the end of the world. Like, different people have different deal breakers. If the scale is that big of a factor for you, I don't blame you at all for passing. Now, if you really want a Baylan in your collection, the scale being slightly off, I mean, you can find a way to make that work. And it's a $25 figure. I mean, is it gonna have flaws? Sure. We're not looking at an $80 SH Figure Arts or God forbid a hot toy over here. If it's that level of problems, then yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, we made R2 work for 10 years.
Exactly.
We had to put up with R2 for 10 years.
Or a freakishly tall Yoda for 10 years.
Yeah. Very tall Yoda.
Yeah. But no, I think my ass is a little chapped just because of some recent rhetoric that I've seen from certain psychotic maniac or whatever their name is, psychotic uniform collector or whatever his name
Darth
is.
Riley.
Where they're calling out some of my boys in the collecting community, and I'm like, no, you guys don't know the definition of a shill. A shill is paid. A shill is paid to say positive things. Like, no one who you think is a shill is actually a shill.
I wish I could chill for Hasbro. I wish they would pay me to say nice things.
I was just about to say, Justin, you didn't get paid? You didn't
Wait, what? Wait, what?
That check didn't come in yet?
Yeah, so I get a little defensive of my bros.
There we go. Mike, I'm an apologist.
Yeah.
A Black Series apologist.
Which is just hilarious with Mike, because this individual thought that, like, we suck up to Hasbro to get on their panels. And I'm like, Mike has never been on a panel. Fwoosh has never been on a panel. Hasbro panel. I don't think.
I'm pretty
So,
sure.
like, we never have been on the Q&A things.
No.
And the free Hasbro boxes, you apply to those. You don't get them like out of the blue. You apply for it.
They just found me and sent me this box. No, that's not how that works.
But yeah, I'm still picking up Baylan and Shin. I don't care.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And guess what? They're just going to be figures in my collection that aren't that good. But I like the show, and I like Star Wars, and I'm a Black Series collector. Some figures are better than others. Some have problems. Some are fantastic. It's just how
Lies.
it goes.
Liar.
No,
That's
if
just how it goes.
if it has a fault at all, then Hasbro is trash, and it's a dead line. Don't buy any more figures.
I agree.
It has to be perfect. My $25 figure has to be perfect.
All right, so yeah, look, even Junkman over here, he didn't get a box. I recently learned that you have to apply, so I've never it's usually figures that we already have.
Right.
So, like right now, it's the Ahsoka box, and it has like the Ahsoka wave in it. I'm like, well, I already have those.
Like it's cool, but
And like most of it, I would donate. I feel like because
Right.
they include all the other more child line stuff, like the Ahsoka mask thing.
exactly.
What's up, Timbo Toys? But yeah, moral of the story is shills are paid. Like
No.
like we're not by definition the shill thing is a joke. I hope people understand that.
If you're gonna talk shit about my boys, at least get your insults right, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could say, "Oh, we're satisfied by anything," but don't say we're shills. All right? Just kidding. Call us shills because it's funny.
Yeah.
Over on Instagram, we have a user called Krauser HK. This Instagram user right here.
Nice.
And yes, this is from Hong Kong as well. That's the HK. Okay. We have a little close up of Shin that actually does show her a little better because we got a nice HD close up. Thank you, Krauser, for using your phone's autofocus. Just tap the middle of your screen to focus.
It's incredible.
No, that's hard.
It's this clear picture.
It has to be blurry and like going sideways. That's the only way I know it's a leaked. That's the only way I know it's real.
Every leak and every person at a con takes the same photograph where they're like spinning and shaking and not using autofocus. But here we do have a pretty good HD shot of Shin. And it does look better, but I'm still getting like this Barbie doll effect, like a Kmart Jyn Erso sort of deal.
It kind of has like a generic female face look, but I think it's a lot better than what we saw. That like weird promo image. Mm-hmm. I think I'll be satisfied.
Yeah, and then they also have this shot of a close up of the lightsaber. Now, they are saying I think it still counts as red, but maybe not as red as the normal Sith. So who knows? Yeah, I'll drop them a like. This one too. Oh, I already did. So yeah, that's the whole Baylan and Shin debacle. I appreciate you guys sharing your thoughts about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think was that it? Oh no.
Well, we've got a new incident.
We do. Let's head on over to the Out of the Basement Instagram.
Hey,
Of course, follow us, Out of the Basement YT.
that's us.
Yep. I, just yesterday, at your Walmart, Nate, are you the culprit?
Maybe.
I think it's you.
Secret swapper, Nate.
Yeah, I did come
Maybe.
across some classic swap the fig moments here with Morgan Elsbeth and Ezra Bridger Lothal. We got Ray, and then we got Poe Dameron from the Target 3-pack with the blue lightsaber.
The factory just missed the note on that one. That's all.
Yes, exactly.
It looks like Ezra to me.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah. So for those who maybe don't watch regularly or haven't been watching for a long time, we have a serial swapper in our area that does
Zodiac.
This. They've struck at a Walmart a couple cities over, and now they've come to my local Walmart and have continued their heinous crimes, which, stuff like this is just scumbag scumbag move all day long, every day. There's no excuse for it. There's no justification. You are a piece of human garbage if you swap figures and return them. You know, if you, at the end of the day, you know, like we always say, action figures are a luxury. You're not entitled, like you said, Justin, you're not entitled to these figures if you can't afford them.
Right. And every time we point this out, people think we're like shaming poor people. And I'm like, that is the dumbest logic ever.
Right.
And there's even a couple comments here. There's like one comment, I don't know, but this is not coming from the angle of like Walmart is missing out on their profits. They're really losing money here. Like, I don't care at all about corporate losses. That's not the point. I'm not saying, oh, poor Walmart, they're missing out on their 2 action figure sale. No, I couldn't care less. But just steal them. Like, if it, don't clip that out of context, please. Just if you're
Clip it.
If
Justin
you absolutely
advocating theft.
positively are going to just take the Morgan Elsbeth and the Ezra, just take them. Why do you have to screw over the next class and play this like little like scheme? Like, it's so weird how it's like a little rat scheme. I'm like, I gotta like swap the. It's too much effort. It's too much effort.
It's a way to steal without the technicality of like, I put this figure in my coat and I walked out of the store with it, because they bought it. Then they get to go home with it, swap it, and then return it and get all their money back. It's, you know, like a loophole way to steal.
I'm curious if these people swap the figures in their car and then immediately take these new ones back into the store, or do they wait a period of time and then they go back to the Walmart?
Do they go back to their house and figure out which shitty figure like fits in the plastic mold the best? They're like, nah, I can't really I can't fit Ray in there. Give me the Rose. Let me see the Rose.
I imagine they should have a mountain of sequel trilogy characters that they're like, all right, now which one can I fit into this box? Yeah.
Exactly. And another thing is people come out and say, why are you blaming these poor customer service workers? I'm like, yeah, I agree. Underpaid, and I agree with them not caring. Like, that isn't the point. The point is the scummy swapper. That's the only thing, because it screws over collectors who would have been ready and willing to buy it, especially on this new wave. A lucky collector would have came upon these and been like, oh, the new wave, like, how cool. And then they get Ray and Poe.
Right. And the thing is too is like, people who return these figures, like, obviously this person is actually a collector because they're displaying the figure or using them something loose, you know. So they're part of the community and they're actively ruining it for other people. And I think that's really like the major issue beyond, like, you know, the morality of stealing from a mega corporation. It's a collector actively screwing over other collectors.
You know, this is an adult.
Right.
I mean, let's be real.
Yeah, it's an adult. Absolutely.
It's a very immature adult, but it's still an adult.
And even like clueless parents, grandparents buying toys for their kids, it's like they're not going to know. So it's just, this causes more problems than if you were to just, you know, steal it. If you're going to steal, because it is stealing. Returning something else is stealing. Ooh, 49er Brian, thank you so much. Where's my 9 num?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's right here in the TVC.
I was just about to say, TVC.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yep.
You guys think he's a fan of Out of the Basement. So like we said, this is a serial swapper in Northwest Indiana. We've seen him at the Cherville Walmart, Maryville Walmart. Yep. You know, Route 30 must be their territory. That strip of stores. So
because there was a Lando swap at a store, then there was a Sith Trooper swapped into a Imperial Crosshair box at the same store. So this person literally strikes in our area and has been at it for like a few years at this point.
And I just want to like know, like I said in the caption, like, if you do this, just justify your action, cuz like I want to know. I just wish someone could be caught in the act and then explain themselves. Like, if the Walmart employee was like a Black Series super fan, like what would they say in that moment? Like, I'm stealing toys.
Right.
Like,
They say, no, I'm returning it because it's the wrong toy. I was sent the wrong toy in the box. There was a factory error.
Junkman, let me tell you, I stopped doing it because last time I did it, I thought I was being a nice person and I was going to prevent some future collector from getting screwed. So I took the Crosshair box that had Lando or whatever.
It had the Sith Trooper was in the Imperial Crosshair box.
And I took it up to the customer service and I was like, okay, I know this isn't going to make sense at first, but just let me explain. And I like brought out my phone and showed them like pictures of the figure. I'm like, some people just like do this thing where they buy the figure and then swap it with a different product and then return it. And they're like, oh yeah, that's like horrible, terrible. And then the next week I saw it again in the same Walmart. They just put it right back on the floor. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to bother anymore.
They were like, oh my God, that's horrible. Let me just put it right back on the shelf.
I don't think Walmart would blame me. Because why would you tell on yourself at that point?
Yeah.
From Walmart's logic, you are now suspect number one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This nerd knows about it. This nerd knows about these toys. He's got to be the guy.
Right. And again, I don't expect Walmart employees to be an expert at Star Wars or Black Series. Like, they don't care. And that's perfectly... I wouldn't.
Right.
Certainly.
If the shoe was on my foot, it's like, how much would you really care about some like little $20 figure? Like, on the grand scheme of things, it's not like a TV, it's not a video game console, it's a $20 toy. So unfortunately they're just like, whatever.
Yes. So I think it gets under my skin just because it screws over a genuine collector. And that's why I always get annoyed by it.
And it's an adult doing it, which just like makes it so much worse, because you're just like, oh God, you're actually like, you have a functioning brain and you choose to do this. Like, ugh.
Yeah. And I just want to know why. We've caught hiders in the act, and I feel the same way. Well,
yep.
Okay, I feel slightly less animosity with hiders, but still,
Yeah.
I feel like one's worse than the other. I feel like the swapping is worse.
Scalpers, swappers, hiders. I think it's all wrong, but yes, there's certainly tiers to it.
We should do a tier list stream, ranking the scumbag like collecting practices.
Here's the thing, you guys. You being broke, which I know what it's like to be broke, because that's also well, you don't know what it's like to live paycheck. You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know anything. When my parents got divorced and I chose to live with my mom, like, yes, money was very tight back in those days. And when I wanted a Nintendo Wii, I promise you, the thought to steal it never crossed my mind. Now, luckily, my mom put in those extra shifts at Kohl's, got me a Nintendo Wii. But I never would have stole it just because I'm broke, you know? And I know what it's like to live paycheck to paycheck. And I never thought to steal toys. Like, come on.
It's not like we're talking about food here, like stealing to survive.
Food, water, clothing, like...
Yeah, it's toys. It's extracurricular stuff, you know? Like, if you're stealing that, then, like, it's just extremely immature. Like, just grow up. Like, if you're going through tough times, yeah, you just have to make some sacrifices here and there, but these are non-essential items, guys.
Luxury.
Yeah,
pleasure.
These are luxury.
Like,
it's not
collecting
luxury items.
Is for pleasure. And I think it's the mentality that, like, this is mine. Because I'm broke, I'm like, no. Like, you being broke does not entitle you to the figure over me, who is not broke and ready to buy.
Right, just because you found it first, but you don't necessarily have the funds to afford it at the moment.
Right.
And same thing with hiding. Like, oh, you don't have the money right now? Too bad, bud. I do. So give me the figure. I'm buying it.
Yep. Yeah. It's one of those things where I think probably everyone at some point in their collecting career has hidden something at least once. But it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, you're screwing someone else out of the figure for your own selfish reasons. And it's not a good idea. And frankly, I love foiling hiders. Oh, yeah. It's one of my favorite things to do is open up those damn backpacks at Target and go, oh, Ninja Turtle set? I'll go put this right back on the shelf.
Hey, there she is.
Hey.
And thanks for that Nintendo Wii, Mom. Nate admitting to hiding. No, it's foiling hiders, which I like when...
I have hid one thing, and it was way back in the day when I first started collecting. It was the Ultimate Spider-Man Walmart exclusive 2-pack with the Vulture, Spider-Man and the Vulture, and I wanted to play clearance chicken with it, and then it eventually was hidden for so long that they took it out of the system, and that was my lesson. I couldn't even buy it.
You hit it too good.
Yeah.
Now here, watch people take something that happened 10 years ago and be like, ha, we caught him. He's a hypocrite.
You're not allowed to comment on anything anyone else does because you may or may not have done it one time.
Yep. Odin's got an interesting question. Do you go through pallets / boxes?
Oh, yeah. I'll be ripping them shits open.
I'm just helping the guy work and stock the shelves or, stock my shopping cart.
True.
Yeah.
That's volunteer work.
Justin and I have literally opened like Black Series boxes and like put them on the pegs, like taken the ones we wanted and then put the other ones on the peg.
See, now that's where we get into the shilling territory because we're acting as Black Series ambassadors, like the NECA program, where they're like, make sure the shelves are nice and tidy. Like if you want to say shill, you bring that up. That's a better example. That's trying to find. Here it is. I made a post when I was like, "Oh, the Dark Troopers are showing up in stores." Like, this was me. I busted when you see that SWBL action figure Hasbro box. You crack that open, but then look. All right, who put them nice and neat on the peg, on the correct peg as well? You know, the $30 or whatever peg.
I just imagine some like employee walked by and was just very confused. Like I didn't stock these.
Who the hell is this guy? Why is he doing my job?
I have thought about that. I'm like, what would an employee do if they just saw me take open this box and just stock the pegs?
They're like, hey, don't actually go ahead.
Yeah. But I think it's fair game. I've actually never been scolded for this. I know some people will get scolded by an employee for doing it. I mean, again, it depends on how you go about it. Like, don't be an immature baby and like disorganize everything and frickin' have shit everywhere. Do it nice and neat.
Yeah.
And if they tell you, hey, don't do that, just don't do it. Don't make a big deal out of it.
Yep. Yeah. Sometimes it's just better to just walk away. If you can't make it happen.
Oh, Scalper Nate. What is this?
Yeah. Buying army builders.
Oh, look at you guys should follow us on Instagram.
Look at little Kiwi.
Look at that happy girl. Okay. Sorry. But, yeah. To answer your question, yeah, I go through the stock. I mean, if it's between you securing a figure and then not securing it, I go pretty hard. You know, right. I'm gonna do what I have to do to get the figure.
It's just like asking an employee to get something out of the bag for you. Maybe one employee is reluctant. So then you wait around and, ask someone else politely. And of course, never give the worker any grief if they do not want to go into the back room and look for you. Just walk away and maybe go find someone else and ask them the same question. See how they're feeling.
It helps to find a less busy store. Like if you have somebody who's doesn't have a whole lot to do, a whole lot going on, if there's not a lot of customers at the time, or if you're in there at like 8 a.m, like if you're in there before work or you're trying to get into Target when a figure drops, that's usually when I've been the most successful.
I always target that lonely electronics employee. They're sitting there behind that counter, and I'm like,
and of course we're very handsome, use a little bit of your charm. Sometimes you gotta, spit some game if you want to get a figure. Yeah, and then they realize you're getting a toy, and then squanders, anything.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah.
Especially this one time, and it's like, hey, can you help me find this thing in the back? It's always the same conversation. Oh, it's a action figure, collectible.
It's a Darth Vader. It's like a clone trooper.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob, that was me. That was every year I randomly remember, oh yeah, GTP Toys still hasn't done anything.
I honestly thought this was crazy the last time you brought this up, that it's already been 2 years since the GTP Toys debacle and still absolutely nothing.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. 2 years and 16 days later. Because we were trying so hard back in the day to be fair to them. Right. And cover it fairly. Mm-hmm. Being oh, he's just, they're just, going through these events and situations. Now I'm just no, garbage.
Yep. Literally took the money and dipped. How unbelievable that happened. Mm-hmm. Especially from someone who had such goodwill in the community beforehand.
Right. The Space Walls.
They were well liked with Space Walls. Mm-hmm. And then they just threw it all away. Yes. Oh, maybe that's what it was.
That's it.
Yeah. That's so unfortunate. I'm so glad I got my money back from that situation.
Yeah, I never got my partial payment back.
Damn. Wilbon, are you familiar with that whole situation?
I'm unfamiliar with it. I don't know what happened.
All right, quick little tangent.
I'm gonna need the backstory on that one.
Yeah,
quick little tangent. So a few years ago, this company called Space Walls, who made generic Death Star walls, but they were unlicensed.
See ya, Junkman.
So they were just called Space Walls. Mm-hmm. Well, this was officially
before this was before 3D printing was really accessible as well.
Yeah. So they got the actual Disney Star Wars license, and they were going to do a 1/12 scale Tantive 4 hallway, pretty much just like the TVC one.
But with
and they were
lights,
showing their updates, but they took pre-orders for this, money up front. Mm-hmm. So very important, money up front.
Wait, click the one meme that says pre-order now or chance it later. How ironic.
Yeah.
And I love everyone's disputing the charge for my pre-order as we speak. Because they were doing updates for it very consistently.
Yep.
And then I think it was this one, they just this was their Merry Christmas, and then they just fell off the face of the earth.
And then they said they were hacked.
oh, our website got hacked, and
oh no.
Stay positive.
So take your time, I'll live forever. Basically what happens is they just stopped all communication, all updates, and they just refused to offer any update. Now, they were officially licensed with Disney, and everything you say has to be pre-approved by Disney. So I thought there would be a little validity to that. I'm like, okay, they're officially licensed now. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, come on. So
but
they...
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
All right. They apparently, there was like so many different excuses. Like, I've heard that there was a fire at the factory, or they had to file bankruptcy because they ran out of money because the licensing, and then all these other stories and conspiracies. And they came out and they were like, okay, the license expired, so we're going to be looking for a different manufacturer to take over the project. And it's going to be called the Princess Edition. And like, that was over 2 years ago. And just, again, they just absolutely fell off the face of the earth. They took people's money, didn't pay it back, and they just dipped out completely. Like Nate said, he never got his money back. Luckily, I filed a dispute with the bank and got my money back that way.
Mm-hmm.
But it just seems like fraud to me, is all that is. Like I wouldn't even be surprised if they never had a license at all and they were just taking people's money.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, it's this. This is why I'm so done with like treating third party. I'm like, I'm gonna hold you to higher standards, because GTP Toys took people's money and dipped. Dorkside Toys, they were taking pre-orders until the very last day. They were taking pre-orders for future waves. And if you use PayPal or whatever, they were taking money up front. Yeah. And then they sent all those
money. I lost money through them too.
Yeah, like that's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Old Republic Collectibles, they were taking pre-orders until the very last day. So GTP Toys, Dorkside, Old Republic, that is why I'm like hypercritical of all of these third party,
and all of this stuff has happened within like 5 years. So it's not even like it's like every once in a while something like this happens. It's like been fairly consistent with situations like this.
And hybrid. I mean, I agree. Like, I wholeheartedly agree with you.
Yeah, it's practically almost happened with, him losing his job and people's pre-orders being in limbo. Like, who knew how that was going to turn out? Like,
when they posted that video and they said something along the lines of, I'm paraphrasing, this isn't word for word, but they said something along the lines of, for any pre-orders, you have to contact this and that and this and that. You guys are on your own. Like, the fact that they would even say that to their base customers in the first place is a huge red flag. Oh, you guys are on your own. Yep, I got fired. See you guys. Like, no. Hell no. Could you imagine if Big Bad Toy Store came out with dramatic, weird rant, I beat up a scalper video? like what the hell, man? Like, what is in the air with these third party? And same thing with Old Republic. They went on like a QAnon, Mattel is taking your children. Like, it was weird, man. Like,
what the hell?
There is meltdowns happening with these third party companies. But I do agree with you guys. Big Bad Entertainment Earth, I will vouch for them.
Got to stick with the classics.
Yep. So they're tried and tested.
Yep. And I agree. And I mean, it's every other day with that guy. It's a different, odd, dramatic video that just gets deleted the next day.
And that's what honestly kept me away. That's what kept me away from him too, was just that weird business model of, hey, send me a list of figures you want, then PayPal me and I'll send them to you. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, it's such an odd experience. Like, I ordered 2 figures through him, and the whole thing, I was just unsure if it was even real. I was unsure, like, if the tracking system didn't even work initially for the first, 5 days of me ordering it. So I was like, okay, I can't even see if you've shipped this yet. Like, what the fuck? Did you just take, $60, $70 from me for these 2 figures, and I get nothing back? So
And
never again. It's too big of a hassle, and like he doesn't even get the figures ahead of time anymore. So what's the point?
yeah, and the guy is just so surprised that people want status updates on their orders. He's like, who in their right mind would ask for an update on your order? I'm like, dude, it's international shipping. It's probably stuck in customs. Like,
Right.
of course
Reasonable people.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, I ordered something and never got it. Like, of course I'm gonna inquire, like, hey, what happened to my order? And they're just like,
Exactly.
yeah, they're bullshit, immature. They're not real fans or whatever they say. And just
Right.
like every other day, there's like a dramatic video, like I got into a fist fight with a scalper, and just like all this. I'm like, guys, hold up, big red flag. All right, big bad Entertainment Earth. I'll vouch for him. But man, third-party retailers are going mask off. They're going psycho mode. Yeah, I'm glad we could finally. I don't know why we have never really talked about it, but I'm glad we finally had an excuse to openly say, yeah, not a good look for that guy.
Nah. Stick with the tried and true. Stick with your Entertainment Earths, your Big Bad, and your big box retailers, Hasbro. Just there's a lot of different people to buy from. You don't need to support this random dude who goes on tirades and then you don't know when you're getting your figures. There's no need for that.
Yeah, I did hear about. He thought Tommy was brothers with them, so they just sent it to his address. I'm like, just come on now.
Classic.
Just weird.
But yeah, I have to use the restroom. Bingo card.
Classic.
Actually,
Obi-Wan.
not Obi-Wan said earlier. He's not even watching
True.
'cause he's
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man. Something that'll be there forever. But the live only happens once, even though
That's
you could catch
One-
the VOD.
And once a week. So
yeah.
next week.
It'll be back.
All right. Enjoy your
But,
pee, brother.
Yep, I'll be back. I'll be right back.
Enjoy your pee. Ah, classic. So you bought from Return of the Nerd before, Wilbon? Oh no. Am I all alone? Uh-oh. Not Obi-Wan. I don't know if I'm frozen or if Wilbon's frozen or who's frozen. Wilbon gone. Oh no. All right. So I guess I'm.
Oh, I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, hey. There we go.
Yeah, my internet will go in and out from time to time. It's a constant issue I've been dealing with at my parents' place.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Very lovely. I used to have problems like that all the time.
I've even had like tech support come out here and like I would talk to them like outside with the cable box or whatever in the yard. And he was like, yeah, we could rewire all of this, but it would like cease your connection for like a week. And then we'd have to relay and then bury all of the cable in your yard. I'm like, oh, that sounds awful. I'll just stick with some spotty internet as long as I can handle it until it completely dies.
Yeah. And then you'll have to come and rewire everything.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm back.
How was your pee? Was it relieving?
It really was. I say this every stream, but I drink a lot of fluids. I always have a mug of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also have a glass of water, which look at that. That's cool.
It's good to stay hydrated,
And
Hydration is key.
especially if you guys ever attempt, which Nate and I have done, a solo live stream, it is just
Oh,
killer. I don't know how these streamers, like people who do it for a living, who stream for like 8 hours a day.
And they're
I'm
not
like,
playing a
how?
game. They're not playing a game or something that's like something to talk
That's
about
so
where they
wild.
just
Here.
talk at a camera. It's tough.
I like mandolin. You want to smell?
did you wash your hands?
Of course I wash my hands.
I don't know about Justin. I don't know.
Not a 20-second hand wash type guy.
Yeah. I mean, it was micro quick because I'm
streaming. He's in there singing "Happy Birthday," washing those hands.
It's great, Mike. It's right next to this room, so it's always a very quick process. And it's a new place. It's a 2023 model, so everything is nice and clean and new.
You got those brand new fixtures in there.
Right now, I have some really spooky Halloween decor in there for my Halloween party on October 31st.
There you go.
Because we've decided we're having a party at Nate's on that Saturday. And that'll be for, the party hardy Saturday night partying on the 28th.
Drinking Trulies.
But since this is my first time in the new place, celebrating Halloween, we're going to also have a little get-together that Tuesday, Halloween.
Nice.
I'm going to have to... We had to buy candy the other day. I've never had to buy bags of candy to hand out. That shit's expensive. Because I don't want to be no cheapo house that has the freaking, Whoppers and other bullshit. I want kids...
Hey, what's wrong with Whoppers?
Shut your... When they come to
Those
my house...
Those milk balls are excellent.
I like them.
When kids come to my house, they are getting Reese's. They're getting... What else is in there?
Snickers. Those are always bangers to get.
Just the good shit, man.
Nestle Crunch, also not terrible for Halloween candy.
Oh, it's coming, Mike.
It will be there. The video messages.
I always, because I'm not a drinker. It's like a 3 or 4 times a year. It's like once a quarter. Once a quarter of my quarterly drinking session, and that's it. I literally never drink aside from the 4 times a year that I do. But when I do, I like to make it worth my while.
That is true, and it's always a good time. Always a good time.
If you're in reference to what I posted in the Discord, I'm helping my fiance. I have to remember to say fiance now.
It's a weird adjustment to do where you have to say fiance and then wife. That's when it gets crazy.
I am helping her work for a trunk or treat that she's doing at her work. So we have a little theme going, which is Toy Story. So
ooh,
I'm going to be Woody.
He's
so
Woody.
I can say, there's a snake in my boot.
Hi, I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
He do pound back some White Claw, though. And hybrid, he's seen me IRL, so.
Yep.
Everyone says White Claw, but it's actually specifically Truly's.
That is true. It is true.
I actually don't really like White Claw, but I will drink it if handed to me, like Hybrid quite literally did at Papa Turney's barbecue pit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, White Claws are fine, but somehow Truly has found a way to make a nice seltzer that actually has some flavor to it.
Yeah, and without any sugar or aspartame, cancer-causing carcinogens. So very interesting. But yeah,
for me, the go-to is Twisted Tea. That's the go-to. I got one of these bad boys right here.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm handing out kids candy from my white minivan. No.
Yes.
It's Halloween.
Justin does drive a white minivan.
No. I drive a Honda Civic.
Honda gang, let's go. I'm an Accord guy.
That gas mileage, man, you just drive and then you never have to fill it up.
You just drive.
All right. I think we are getting a new transmission from Lord Vader here. He's sending me the coordinates now. I think we're about to make the jump to recent pickups.
Prepare for jump for recent pickups.
Hang on. Let me... Yeah, pick on a comment and then make the jump.
Yeah, so we could see it. Thank you, Darth Riley. Ludicrous speed.
Sending the coordinates out.
Whoa. No! They went plaid.
They're plaid now.
All right. We're back.
We are back, and it's recent pickup time.
It is.
Dude, the Baja Blast hard alcohols are good. Those ones are good.
That's a great idea.
I'm gonna have to pick that up.
Those are good. Those are good.
Yeah,
All right. So we got pickups,
we do.
and they're recent. Wilbon, since you're the guest of honor, would you like to start us off?
I'll
with
go
what
right
you,
ahead.
What you got this week?
I'll start with the new R2D2.
Ooh,
Hey.
yeah.
Nice.
Complete
Beautiful.
with expanding dome. It's a great redesign. I love it. It's going to replace all of my R2s. I hopefully they'll do the dirty R2 from Dagobah. Hopefully they'll do that reprint at some point on the new mold. I'll definitely pick that up. Maybe for the 45th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back, maybe they'll do some more retools and a couple new figgies for that. And I picked up a couple of the Commander Appos.
Hey,
Ooh,
excellent.
nice.
Army building these a little bit. And I did a little head swap on one of them. So he just has the regular old 501st, but it's from the AliExpress. I mean, Vale's Toy Store Customs.
Yeah, the custom figure that's custom.
Yeah, custom.
Nice,
Custom.
nice.
And I
That looks
swapped
good.
it onto my Commander Oppo.
Ooh, very cool.
It swaps, the neck peg swaps perfectly over if you were considering doing something like that. So I've got my head sculpt clones over here. I've got them all taking like a little group photo.
Joseph, if you're talking about the R2, that's in Return of the Jedi Wave 3 for the 40th, and it's currently out. I found mine at GameStop.
Yeah, it's mine shipped just the other day, and I got it just in time for this. So very happy to get my new R2, my big R2.
Nice pickup, White Direwolf. And real quick, Corellian Crusader, there is a video on YouTube of someone testing the AliExpress clones for lead paint, and it did come back negative. So supposedly there is no lead paint in the figures.
Yay!
They
Safe
just
from lead.
They just smell like death when you get them.
They
Just
do
air 'em
smell
out for a
really
second.
odd.
And I picked up the Duel's End Vader.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Did you find those in store or did you buy online?
I got them online.
Nice.
Oh my god, it just flew away. His lightsaber just like flew out of his hand. I've never seen that before. I'll find that later. It flew out of his hand and ricocheted against the wall over here. I've never seen a figure do that before.
Lovely.
That was weird. Anyway, yeah, I just got them shipped, and they arrived really fast. For a Target pre-order, they shipped really quickly. Like usually you see them in store before you get them via pre-order. So
Yeah, this
was
was
happy
like
to get that.
the one time a Target pre-order worked out well.
Yeah, exactly. And I just got something from Hasbro Pulse. I have no idea what it is. We're going to do mystery box opening.
I'm guessing
Live.
Holiday Ewok.
That would be awesome. I actually really do want that figure.
Hey, Titter, thank you so much for the super chat channel support. What are the chances of getting more Jabba or Cantina aliens in the next year with a slowdown of Disney Star Wars new media? I know we got Hammerhead coming.
We got 2 figures in this box.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, Titter.
A 2-for-1. We got
Whoa!
the new Ahsoka. Heck yeah.
Man, from Pulse?
From Pulse.
Whoa!
And Omega.
Nice. Very nice.
So I'm going to open these up and take some photos of them for the gram. But I'll open Ahsoka now.
Ooh. I like that.
A little live unboxing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always fun. I'll
Hey, what's
never
up,
get
Lucas?
tired. I'll never get tired of the PFP.
Such an easy unboxing experience.
The best. No
You know,
warped
funny-
accessories.
Funny how I've never experienced swapped figures with my PFP action figures. But the moment they bring back Windows, what do I find?
The swaps are back.
The swaps are back.
And I know it's only because, yes, I can see that they're swapped. I get it. I just think it's interesting to say I never got a swapped figure with PFP.
Well, the thing you can say about that is, obviously we've always inspected the tape when we find PFP figures in store and never had like disturbed tape or anything like that.
True. Although there are experts out there who will use like heat to reapply, like they do it to Lego sets.
Right.
They, like use heat to reseal.
That's a little bit too crafty for stealing toys.
It's happened to me. My Lego Imperial shuttle, or the
the final duel.
Yeah, the final duel set that has like an exclusive Darth Vader that had arm printing and everything was missing.
Terrible.
Those bastards.
Oh no, Luke!
Ha!
What accessory was that?
Yeah, there's been some tiny ones. Like I got that Marvel Legends Black Widow, and she comes with like the smallest blast effects on planet Earth.
Oh yeah.
Even slightly out of focus. Oh man, she looks so good.
Amazing likeness.
Yeah, I that figure is
Looks
going to be in
awesome.
the top 10 of this year for sure.
Yeah, Pulse on the money. Would not have expected that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, how do I know so much about swapping? I'm actually quoting Wookie Sin, who works at the Lego store, who was explaining this in our Discord yesterday. Join that Discord. And yeah, real quick, hybrid. Here's the P.O. Box. It's P.O. Box 1302, Portage, Indiana, 46368. Just put OOTB on for the name.
I might send you guys something to do for the next giveaway.
Ooh, whoa.
As a little thank you for having me on the show, because you guys did not have to do that. That was very kind.
Oh, we wanted you here.
We're friends. All right.
We're homies. We're gonna break down some barbecue at Papa Turney's again next year.
The ICC con, you don't have to be a YouTube creator. If you're just a cool person we met at the con, it's like just come chill.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I seriously cannot wait.
Easily top 5 for me for the year. Such a great figure.
It's going to be, I agree with White Direwolf here. It's going to be such a hard, because now that wave is considered 2023 officially. And it's like, oh my gosh, like we've had so much heat. We've even had heat in like gaming greats and Lucasfilm publishing. Like,
right.
Yeah. Like we got Mara Jade this year, right? That was a 23 figure. Yeah. That's
Mike and
amazing.
Yeah. Scorch.
Yep. Scorch, Duels Invader was up there. Malgus, Malik was a great figure too.
Yep.
Bastila. I mean, this is a tough year.
Even the new Oppo, like the tweaked 2023 clone body, is so good.
The Gaming Greats Maul, amazing figure.
Right.
Yeah, Old Master.
I keep forgetting about Old Master.
Yeah. And Zooboy, I did Lego. And I had to do 3 separate orders because I thought I had listed out all the parts, but each time I tried to go back to build it, there was a missing piece. So I had 3 separate human resources or customer service Lego. They are so nice and understanding. It was actually unreal how good their customer service was with that.
Lego is the best. I had some missing pieces from the Grogu set, like the what is it, the collector series one, where it's like you actually sculpt the whole Grogu figure. And I had a few missing pieces, and like I got them in the mail pretty fast, like no questions asked. Like I didn't even have to show them a receipt that I bought it or anything. Yeah, they're top notch.
Darth Clueless is asking about the legs on Miss Tano.
They're fantastic. I just got her stanced up right here. Just had her in this little, like, an action pose.
Yeah, because she doesn't...
The single cut knees are great. They're not, like, loose at all.
And
the thigh swivel is good. Like, even with the limited articulation with, the hip joint being the only swivel there, it's great.
Nice. Yeah, it also helps that she doesn't have heels on this costume too.
Yeah.
She's just got some like regular boots on.
Yeah. That made the other Clone Wars Ahsoka very difficult to stand.
Yes, very difficult. And I don't even think she has heels on in that costume. It's just they reused the Rebels' legs.
Yeah.
They took the easy way out with that figure.
Well, this one is much better. This is the definitive Ahsoka that's going to go on the Clone Wars shelf.
Yeah.
I didn't think this would beat out the other one, but it definitely has.
Yeah, I feel like since it's an all new figure, it's going to smoke the other one.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Now I'm popping open Omega.
Omega. Yeah, she is, for anyone wondering or who needs her, she's in stock on Big Bad Toy Store right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep, she's just sitting in stock.
I thought about playing clearance chicken with Omega, but I was like, you know what? I'm getting a figure. I got free shipping on Pulse. I'll just throw it in the cart. Why not?
Yep. And plus, coming with that alternate head, they got us good with her.
And it fits on the season 1 Ahsoka. Or not Ahsoka,
Good.
Omega. So
Good.
you can upgrade the other one, lickety split.
Yep. That's literally what the main reason I'm buying that Omega. It's just for the alt head. I just want the alt head.
Yeah.
And I think the bow is smaller too. And so it fits in her hands better.
I like that it comes with the collapsed version of the bow too, so she's at just a regular pose, and you don't have to have her like trying to do an action pose all the time.
Mm-hmm. Lukeness says Ahsoka was also in stock on Pulse the other day.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I'm all the Sith is asking.
It went in and out of stock really fast. Like when I snagged these.
Yeah, the reason we don't cancel is because I haven't seen her in stock anywhere else.
Yeah. And honestly, too, with like the insane avalanche of Black Series figures, like
That's a good point.
I'm also in no rush to add more new Black Series figures to the collection when I haven't even had time to enjoy all of the Black Series figures that we've gotten so far.
It's been a lot. I haven't even had time to make room on the shelf for most of these yet. Like they're all just strewn across my desk.
Well, I'm the one furiously typing. It's not Nate, but yeah, it's me. But yeah, she does look good. Real quick, hybrid. This is true. They are in stock on GameStop's website, but here's the thing. Even if you ordered 2 Magna Guards and an Ahsoka, you have to spend like, $20 on shipping or whatever it is.
Yeah, well, yeah, because they're like free shipping quota is like something ridiculous.
It's like almost
now.
$80. Here,
Yeah.
I'll do it right now. We'll see how much.
Here's the other head.
Alternate heads. What a nice little surprise.
What a novel concept. Give me some alternate expressions. Why not?
Alternate expressions of the entertainment.
That's right.
A98W? I hope so. I hope we do. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to, I don't want people to think I'm hating on anyone.
Nate, what is your favorite Omega entertainment expression?
Ooh. My favorite is when they gave us the season 1 figure with the hair that she has for
One episode.
One episode.
Yeah.
See, okay, you guys. What is this layout? What happened to us?
What's going on here?
Oh my god.
What the
it's the vertical view.
How do we, Jesus. There we are. Okay. Look how much this would be. Like, are you kidding me? 1 figure? Let's try to add the Magna Guards and see how much it'd be. Because I don't know if I want 2 of those Magna Guards. I think I want to wait for a repaint. Like, I want 1 for sure.
They took away the classic where you get 2 figures, you get free shipping. It's like they upped the ante.
And it's especially when, after seeing some early in-hand stuff for the Magna Guard, it's like, yeah, I don't think I want 2 white ones anymore.
$66 for
two figs. Like, get that out of here, man.
Ridiculous.
Even if I wanted to add another Magna, would that give me free? Okay. If you get 2 Magna and an Ahsoka, you get free shipping. But I want 1 for sure, but I just don't know if I want 2 because, yeah, I want to repaint.
Yeah, they'll definitely.
Let's get a close up. Oh yeah, look at that bow.
So much
Not
better scaled.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, anyway, that's it for me.
All right.
I just ripped into some figures and made a huge mess.
Nice.
All right.
Justin,
Want me to go?
what you got?
All right. Well, I got Chucky here. That's not new though.
I was gonna
This-
say you.
if you guys didn't
had
notice
Chucky.
Before I made myself bigger. That's the Mezco something or other. All right.
Okay.
So, we have a Stormtrooper ornament.
Nice.
Look at that black line. Now that's a black line.
Now that's a black line.
This was, you know, girlfriends and fiancés and wives, they teach you some stuff. Because I was never a TJ Maxx, Marshalls, you know, I just never, but once you start dating someone, they're going to take you to TJ Maxx and you're just going to find officially branded horror merchandise like hoodies and t-shirts. And you're going to find dirt cheap, just shit.
Yep.
So we have a Stormtrooper ornament because this will be our first Christmas at the new place. So of course, you know.
Heck yeah. Got to buy that Christmas tree. You got to put some Star Wars ornaments on there.
Yeah.
Make it really your Christmas tree and not just a Christmas tree.
Right.
Now you got to track down the Max Rebo ornaments.
I plan on doing that. Speaking of Max,
Hey, the comic
have-
book.
Nice.
the comic book, I had to bite the bullet and order on eBay. So I had to pay a little shipping, but I just couldn't miss out on this.
Right.
And I do plan to get this
yeah.
framed and add it to... Oh, you can't see. Shit, where is it?
The Max Rebo shrine down there.
You guys can't see it. There it is.
There you go.
Heck yeah.
Right there. The Max
Nice.
Shrine.
Since this is my first time on here, I should have shown off my small out of the basement zone of my desk
Ooh.
where I have Max
Hey,
on
Oh,
top
yeah.
of the mug.
look at that mug. How nice. Available in the description.
It's a
Double
one of a kind.
Double-sided.
Double-sided. That's
True?
right.
Max Rebo figure not included.
That's correct.
Yeah, true. But, yeah, I want to get that framed.
Nice.
We got some Hammond collect, some 3 3/4 inch.
Whoa! This is a
Adjust
Black
this.
Series show. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
So my Huyang processed at Big Bad, and he was set to go into my pile of loot, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I had this Hammond collection figure pre-ordered, and I forgot to set it to go to my pile of loot. So I randomly had a $20-something charge, and I was like, son of a bitch.
Nice.
So this should have went to my pile of loot, but
The baby Stego.
yeah,
Nice.
I wasn't gonna get the juvenile figures, but the more I thought about it, they're not gonna do an adult Stegosaurus. I don't think. Like,
I mean, did you think they were going to do a Brachiosaurus?
no, I don't know, but
It'll
I
look
was
good
like-
next to the one you eventually get.
right, and I plan on doing some diorama type stuff once I finally finish my 3D printed.
When are they giving us Vince Vaughn
Yeah, exactly.
in in the Hammond collection.
I should have held off on that for Big Bad because both of the juvenile figures, both juvenile figures were kind of in limbo. They just like weren't coming out for so long. But Amazon finally got the Stego and T-Rex, and they were like 20% off. So this was only $11 for the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Obviously, the one that gets his leg broken comes with the muzzle.
Nice.
Exciting. So, I actually saw those at my local Target the other day.
Yeah, and then I did as well. I'm like, geez, like there's so much drama securing these, and then they're just available.
Yep. They're just like, whatever.
Yep. So, I love the Hammond collection. However, I'm not a completionist anymore because they're finally doing Jurassic World era figures, human characters.
Well, it was fun while it lasted being a completionist.
They've done world era dinos, but I'm fine with that because they're just dinosaurs. So, but now that they're doing human Owen, whatever, Chris Pratt, when he's like magically controlling velociraptors, I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah.
And then Vincent D'Onofrio's there, and he's like, we got to put lasers on their heads.
Because the velociraptors
Tactical Raptor Squad.
Yeah, and they are the most terrifying thing in the original Jurassic Park and Part 2, the long grass sequence when they're creeping up and like taking them out. Even in 3, they're done excellent because they're wild animals.
Genuine horror moments.
These aren't going to be military, like, get that shit. I hate it so much.
It's amazing how they take something so beloved like Jurassic Park and find a way to make it awful.
Yeah.
They will find a way to ruin it.
So for human characters, I will take any from the OT of Jurassic Park. That's a weird thing to say.
The OT.
The OT.
The original trilogy.
That's true.
The OJPT.
Yeah.
So I also found this at Ross.
Oh, nice. An Enderman?
I remember Lucy actually got this for me.
Nice. Love some Minecraft.
There's Amazon in my... Who's that?
Uh-oh. What are they dropping off?
I don't know. It's definitely not... I don't think I have any figures.
I don't know.
Okay, but I told her when we were at Meijer one day and I saw this, I just thought it was cool because I like the idea of having at least a figure from something you really love. Just like one fig from something that you're really into, but like you just don't need action figures of it. And I remember saying this at Meijer. I was like, ooh, if this wasn't $20, like if this was on sale, I would snag this. So we found it at Ross for $9.99.
Hell yeah. The
Because
diamond
again,
level
Ross,
Enderman.
TJ Maxx, Marshalls, you guys.
Damn it.
These little hidden gems. Go out with your girlfriends shopping, all right? Never know what you're going to find.
That's sweet.
Yeah, and Minecraft, I mean, it is... I remember getting the Xbox 360 edition back in 2011 when it had like no features or anything. It is just very nostalgic. The soundtrack, so good. And it comes in waves. Like every few years, we just like really get back into Minecraft again. The most previous instance was COVID, quarantine. During the pandemic, we started the Realm up. So I like having at least one figure.
Nice.
So I will open this. Oh, I have a little 3D printing update too.
Uh-oh.
I think we... Oh, he's back.
Sorry about that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like I said, I'm just sticking with one. Just sticking with one.
What if you see Steve for $9.99 though?
Or if I saw the little dog, like, you know...
You gotta have Steve, bro.
I finally got back into my 3D printing habits.
Heck yeah. I'm trying to get mine working. It's a constant battle with the Ender 3. I don't know what's wrong what's up with mine. Yeah.
Do you have the V2?
Yep. He's constantly screwing up. I don't know what's going on, but
I am having the exact same issues. It is a battle.
it's like one thing will print just fine, and then I'll start the next project completely all fucked up. I don't know what is the issue.
That is exactly what's happening with my Ender 3 V2. Anything with detail, it just like messes everything up. My Jurassic Park Gates project that I'm currently working on, everything was going well. When it came to like the stone structures, it was printing like butter. I was like, I can't believe this. Like, I can't believe how good this looks. And then when I went to print the actual wood pieces for the gate, it just decided to completely crap out. And the thing with 3D printing is there is so many things it could be. It could be your extruder or your hot end or your bed leveling or your filament might have moisture in it, so that's why you're getting little lines and holes, and just it's very just annoying.
It makes me want to just throw down a bunch of money and get one of the really expensive ones.
Yeah,
get one of the bamboo ones or whatever. It's like $600 or whatever, but like, man, the Ender it's not holding up.
Yeah, Landspeeder Luke has been sending us videos of a new printer he got. And it's just, it like automatic bed leveling and everything is just like self-automated. And however, I went back and I started something simple just to, and just, nice. Again, butter. Like I switched to black filament. I start up butter. Sorry. I mean, no, you can barely even tell.
Those look great.
Are there. The top, I mean, such a smooth finish on the top. Like, I don't understand. Look how smooth the top layer is. And I swear, on the wood pieces that I was trying to do for Jurassic, it just looked like shit. And then they do butter. Like, I really don't get it. But, the Ender 3 V2... for the longest time, I had absolutely no issues, right? I was printing everything, and it was going so well. I didn't have to level the bed every single time. I just hit print, and it printed a perfect piece. Then one day, I turned on the 3D printer, and it just started beeping, and it was a glitch screen, and I felt like it was going to blow up.
Yeah.
So what I had to do was basically flash the BIOS or like the operating system like version. I like upgraded the firmware to a better version, and that's how I got it printing again. But now it's just like it's hit or miss. Yeah, and they are cheap. So like if you just wanted to get it as a starter printer, because Zach from Black Series Cantina, he did get the Ender 3 V2, and he still has not been having issues with it. So it's not just me. You know, it's not indicative of every single thing Ender 3, because Zach is still having absolutely no problems.
I would say it's like your mileage may vary. Like, you may get a good one and have no issues, or, you know, maybe I made an error assembling mine, but I mean, I printed perfectly for like 2 months, no problems. And then all of a sudden I just have issues. And like, I got it actually printing the other day. And then like, for whatever reason, I just could not get the bed level. So maybe it's just a lot of tinkering I need to do with it, but I don't know what it is. It's a constant battle.
Yeah. So why I'm printing these hexagon stands is my shelf behind me. So if you guys are familiar with these hexagon stands from Landspeeder Luke, you will know that these are like the shorter ones, and then there's higher ones. With the Billy bookcase, if you have these shelves evenly, the taller ones are not going to fit with a 6-inch figure on top of them. Mm-hmm. So my plan is to have a single row of these on the back of almost every shelf. Nice. Just to give the figures in the back a little more room. So what would that be? They would go like, let's see. They would go like this. Just like
nice.
a solid line of those in the back, because right now you just can't really see the figures that are in the back, especially when the ones that are shorter and the ones that are way up higher. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, these are like the spice racks. So that works really well. Or what am I looking at? There we go. Like these two are spice rack risers.
Quarter scale Jason.
Oh yeah, you didn't see him?
Yeah, look around your TJ Maxx, your one of those type stores. I've got one of those right here, risers for my Empire Strikes Back set. So it's definitely a good place to look for some cheap options if you don't have a 3D printer anyway.
Yeah. So about maybe 4 of these per shelf, just to add some variety.
Nice. Very nice.
Start that. And they take about 8 hours to print each. They're pretty hollow. And even, I don't think I'm even going to print the clips. Because, I mean, if I can get them to balance right now, I can get them to balance on these. It's not really... It's not really an issue of, like, figures falling over for me. It's more so just I need them more visible.
Right.
So,
nice.
That is my... recent pickups.
All right. Now it's time for the Nate show.
Yeah.
What random shit did I buy this week?
And where are you going to put it?
Yeah,
Cue the comments.
And where's
Nate
I going to
put all this?
It'd be tough to have more left field than the SpongeBob one was. What was it last week? That was wild. Yeah.
The SpongeBob was good, but those figures are so nice. I love those SpongeBob figures. Well, let's start out with a little Black Series. I do have my Professor Huyang here from the Ahsoka series.
Nice.
Just like Justin, got this from Big Bad Toy Store. They randomly got him early, or I don't know if they got straight case packs of Huyang or what, but I know like Fig Fury also got him as well. Mm-hmm. And I've got a review going up for this guy tomorrow. So
nice.
Heck yeah.
There'll be a more detailed review and look at this figure, but short answer, it's a Black Series droid. It's great. I mean, come on. Yeah. The one thing that really sticks out to me about this figure, though, is there's actually quite a bit of paint apps on it for a standard figure. And he comes with 3 accessories.
Ooh.
Very,
nice.
Very unusual for a standard Black Series figure. And, the arms on the backpack lift up. But unfortunately, the hands don't have articulation, so they can't hold anything.
Right.
But, it's still cool. It's still cool they did that.
Oh, yeah.
So that's actually the only Star Wars pickup this week.
Uh-oh.
Last week I did talk about the Frankenberry cereal monster from
Awesome.
Jada Toys. Everyone loves Frankenberry. So I finished out the set, and I got Boo Berry.
Boo Berry. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, man, that one might be my favorite.
That's
and
great.
This one also glows in the dark.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
And so there's Boo Berry, and we got Count Chocula.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
So you guys know me. I'm a big horror fan. I'm in the spirit of Halloween, and what's more iconic and classic than the cereal monsters of our childhood?
For
and
sure.
I love
Absolutely.
that they randomly made figures of them. I'm like, that's one thing I never thought there'd be
What
like.
company is that?
These are from Jada Toys.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Which they've
I may
done
have to look. I may have to look into the Count Chocula one. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I picked them all up off of Entertainment Earth, and and they're also making a Chester Chester Cheetah.
How fun.
And I'm looking at that figure too, like, ooh, like that's fun.
Just do a whole shelf of like cereal and like snack mascots.
Yeah, that would be
I was
awesome.
gonna say, are we gonna get like silly rabbit tricks are for kids? Or...
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
be
Tony
awesome.
the Tiger,
Captain Crunch. Like, come on,
I'm in.
Come on,
I'm in.
So I wasn't going to collect this wave of McFarlane DC figures, but finding a platinum variant in the wild always changes everything. And so yesterday I was just perusing my Target, and what's sitting on the shelf?
Ooh.
But it's the Batman the Animated Series Scarecrow Platinum Edition with the different paint scheme. And it's a Build-A-Figure Condiment King.
And, Condiment King. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. So this is the new Target exclusive line of McFarlane figures. These were actually already made in the past by DC Direct, but McFarlane is releasing them with slightly different paint apps. So now it looks like I have to get the other 3 of the wave, which is Batman, Robin, and Mr. Freeze. And yeah, you know how that goes. You can't resist a platinum in the wild.
Ooh.
Very nice.
And then I did have a couple more things. I finally jumped on the bandwagon that everyone seems to be jumping on, and that is Joy Toy Warhammer.
Nice.
This is a 3 3/4 inch scale figure, really nicely detailed. It's got some really nice articulation, and I don't know shit about Warhammer, but these figures look badass. And sometimes that's all you need to buy a figure.
Oh yeah.
And that directly relates to these next pickups, which are my final pickups, and it's the Ninja Turtles Power Rangers crossover Hasbro figures.
Oh, whoa.
What's up, Big Bendu? Oh yeah, that is awesome.
These finally went on deep discount on Big Bad. They released all of these as 2-packs, and they went down to 22 a piece, which I was like, I am willing to pay that for these figures. So, we got all your classics here. Raphael's the Red Ranger. Leonardo's the Blue Ranger. They look really great.
Heck yeah.
You got Tommy Oliver as a member of the Foot Clan. And then also April O'Neil is the Pink Ranger, but I have not opened her up just yet. And thus concludes my pickups this week. And that's what I've been fiddling with all episode, because these are a lot of fun. I've been having
look awesome. Yeah.
I've been having so much fun with these figures. The alternate heads are pretty sweet too. You get the helmet with each of them. I like the unmasked heads for all the turtles. I think they all look great, except for Michelangelo. I think this head...
Oh, why'd they do him dirty?
he looks a little derpy. You know, they everyone else, like Leo's head, pretty nice, straightforward, serious. Raphael's angry, just like normal. Of course. And then, Donnie's just got a goofy facial expression, but it works for Donnie.
Yeah.
And I don't know what they were thinking for Michelangelo, but I really don't like this unmasked head is just nightmare fuel. So I'm like, I think I might just keep the helmet on for Mikey.
Yeah,
but,
show that you can have the helmet on for some of them.
Yeah, because
it's an option.
That alternate head is weird, but yeah, for 22 a piece on those 2-packs, I was like, finally.
That's a good price.
And I think I'm not even going to put these with my Hasbro figures. I'm just going to put these in my NECA Turtle display.
Yeah,
and just have them there because they're also the turtles. So, but yeah, that's those are my pickups this week.
Nice.
Hu Yang is great. I will say Hu Yang is great.
Yeah. So you said the review's going up tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to have the review up tomorrow, so that way I could also have either Ezra or Sabine will go up on Wednesday, most likely.
Nice. And that concludes
Recent pickups.
Look at that.
We
Look at us
did it.
go.
We did it.
The newest episode of... No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Yeah, we covered all of the news we wanted to cover. Covered our recent pickups. How about some questions for the guest to close out the stream? How about some questions for the guest? If you guys want to drop any questions in the comments for Wilbon, I'll start with, of course, since this is the first time on the show, you have to say favorite Black Series figure.
My favorite of all time has got to be the Clone Wars Kenobi, from the Target beat, Clone Wars beat. That one is still my favorite of all time. It's fantastic.
That is a great figure.
Definitely top 10 material for me.
What conditioner do I use? 0. I use a 2 and 1.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Hey, conditioner is a scam anyway.
That's right. Listen, if you don't have long, flowing, beautiful hair, like I certainly don't, ultimately a little bit unnecessary.
The natural oils of your hair will provide the moisture that you need.
I do have some Halloween figs right here.
Oh, he has them ready. Look at that.
Hey, Chewy.
I do have the clone trooper, the skeleton clone trooper upstairs, where like our living space is. Me and my wife. I have some Halloween stuff out, and he's mixed in there. I have a little Black Series going on with like, life things, some decorative stuff around the house. It's for the holiday figures. That's what those are for.
Oh yeah, I love being able to sneak those. Like I took my big Mythic Legions Headless Horseman out, put him right on the coffee table in the living room, and I'm like, it's Halloween.
It's Halloween time.
Oh yeah, I do the same thing. I got a lot of NECA horror figs. Oh my god, why isn't this? Whoa! I'm opening a fig.
Live unboxing.
Oh, you're opening.
I kind of like this like little diamond background.
Nice.
That's very appropriate for Minecraft. That's a creative way to get some fun packaging. That's cool.
Bro, I found diamonds.
Yeah. Phantom Menace Dennis asks, what was your first Black Series figure?
My first ever Black Series figure. I got these two like right around the same time. I can't remember which one I got first, but I got the Archive Anakin Skywalker like randomly in a GameStop one day just because I was like, oh shit, and a new Anakin Skywalker action figure. I haven't seen one of these since 2006 or whatever. Because like I was kind of out on Star Wars action figures during like the Clone Wars era when they were doing the like animated looks to the characters. So I was like, I don't know, not really for me. But I saw that and I was like, now that's a live action Hayden Christensen Anakin. I'm gonna pick that up. And then I got a Stormtrooper, like just like the original blue box Stormtrooper. And I just had that like on my gaming desk for the longest time. Like before I had ever really gotten into collecting the line, I just had that one figure just chilling. So
nice.
Anyway, those are my first Black Series figures.
80s Kid asks, what's your favorite Star Wars movie? Theirs is Empire, even though I said Phantom Menace last week.
I go back and forth sometimes too, but I always go back to Empire. It's my favorite. The reveal at the end with Darth Vader and everything is just so great. I also have a really soft spot for Return of the Jedi though. With it being the conclusion and everything and wrapping everything up in a nice neat bow. Until 30 years later, things changed, obviously. But
right, of course.
Return of the Jedi is just such a classic, too. I go between those two.
Nice. And Big Bendu asks, what's your favorite part of the hobby? The hunt, the score, the display? Spill, bruh.
So my favorite part, I would say, is the display. Just like the whole... like huge lineup of figures I can have behind me and just like when I'm done, gaming and I turn around to get up and go to bed, I just take a look at my wall of figures behind me and I just admire it. And it's just like a huge what's the word for it? Collage of all of my collection just all lined up behind me. It's just so cool to look at. And the hunt is fun too. And also, I would say making friends that are into the hobby as well, socializing with people that are into it is a great time. Yep. And just playing around on the Discord server with you guys and messing around, talking to Zach and Mike on Black Series Cantina is just a lot of fun too.
Definitely. Sean Dixon asks, when did you start collecting Black Series?
So it was like towards the end of 2018, 2019-ish was when I would say I jumped in and started really picking things up, kind of paying attention to what's coming out, etc. Something like that.
Nice. Hooter Mikulski asks, worst Black Series figure?
Ooh. I would have said IG-88 or IG-11 because you just cannot get that guy to stand up. He just wants to fall down all the time. Heck yeah, that's cool.
He can hold the block.
Perfect.
What the heck? Dude, I might have to get some more of these. Uh-oh. He can hold
new hobby discovered, new collection
block.
discovered.
Okay. Check this out, though. Check this out. We got a base.
Whoa.
That his feet plug into. Look at that value. So you could have him on his base.
I mean, for $10, that's pretty cool.
Epic.
And these little pieces, let me put them back.
Pop out of his stick arms.
Yeah, like he has these little pieces that you can take out and then stick the block in there.
Perfect.
That's cool.
This is flocked. This is like a felt.
Ooh,
on
that's
the top.
Cool. That's
like,
neat.
What is going on? Who is this from? Mattel?
Dude, it really is the Diamond series.
The Diamond.
Now that's definitive, Hasbro. Take notes.
Yeah, that's right. Mattel, teach him a lesson about flocked stuff.
Alt head?
Hey, the alternate entertainment expression?
Yo, I love alternate expressions of the entertainment known as Minecraft.
With his mouth open.
Yo.
Or did that go in?
Does it?
Oh, yep.
There you go. I heard the click.
Articulated.
Hey. Butterfly joints?
Butters?
Bro, trash figure, bro.
Trash.
Bro, trash figure, bro. Throw it away.
I am kind of surprised it even gets that range.
Yeah, that is true. That is a surprising
That's honestly
amount
surprising. Yeah.
I'll say it, you guys. This is a banger.
New Black Series banger coming out. It's going to be about the Enderman.
And I just love the Enderman as a mob. So
yeah, that's awesome. And I like the way they did the like texturing detail where it's like a glossy black mixed with the matte black.
Banger. Unironic banger.
That's sweet.
There's a bunch at your local Ross, Nate. Only $9.99.
I may have to get myself one.
The flocked dirt.
I do love Minecraft.
True.
Nice.
I mean, yeah, matter of fact, here. Why don't we just
bring back the Let's Plays?
Let's go. Let me log on real quick.
Why is this taking forever to load?
It's probably because you're also streaming at the moment.
Nah,
all right, boys, welcome to the Let's Play.
Let's
go. COVID out of the basement.
Here it is, Uncle Bobby B, the realm.
Yep.
Let's go. How choppy is this for you? Because I'm pretty sure you can't game on StreamYard.
It's choppy, but it's not bad.
Bro, who's joining the realm? Join up.
Right.
Let's go.
Nate, you're still getting charged on your debit card for this realm?
Probably.
We hit that 2-hour mark. Okay, so like this gameplay,
it's
is it
working.
like...
It's working.
It's pretty laggy, but it's not bad.
Okay. Because to me, this is like 2K, 120 frames.
Let's go.
Bro, the Parthenon.
Yeah, we're just playing Minecraft now. Well, Justin's
egg.
playing Minecraft while we sit and watch.
All right, I'm just kidding. Let me get out of here.
That's our Minecraft server.
Yep.
Back to worst Black Series figure. I would say it's got to be like one of those Force Awakens Pro Dameron figures. And I think that's got to be it.
Yeah,
It's just-
X-Wing pilot.
Yeah. Or even the Last Jedi one's bad too. It's just rough. Poor Oscar Isaac. They just can't give him a nice face at all.
Right, and he's such a hunk too. He deserves to have a nice face.
How are you gonna make Oscar Isaac ugly? How is that even possible?
They figured it out.
Yeah.
They definitely figured it out.
Hey, that's the name of the show.
Hey, Justin, yeah, he was playing Minecraft off screen, all stream long. That's what he always does. And Star Action Figures has lots of new figures in stock. Sweet.
I've never bought from them before.
Yeah, me either. Landspeeder Luke's a big fan of Star Action Figures, and I think it's actually reasonably priced to get them shipped over because they are from the UK. But
Okay. I
like
have to check them out.
with the avalanche of current figures, like I said, I'm in no rush to get the Ahsoka, the Clone Trooper. Like, I still have R2 in the package. I still have Return of the Jedi Darth Vader in the box. Haven't even done reviews for Ezra or Sabine yet. So I'm like,
Oh yeah.
there's a lot. There's a lot of figures that I got to get through. And then Hu Yang randomly shows up, so it's just like one of those things where I'm like, I can wait. I can wait a little bit.
Yeah.
What are you
That's the
talking about?
thing. Like, I had some of these on pre-order that like I could order through Star or something like that, but like I have stuff slated to come within the next month. I can wait 2 weeks. I don't need to go to Return of the Nerd and risk losing $70 trying to ship something from Taiwan.
Right.
So it's just
Yeah.
I'd rather be a little bit patient. That's okay.
Yep. I still need to enjoy my other figgies, so I'm in no rush. I do like Ezra. I have Ezra open. And Zoo Boy.
Did I forget to mute?
Yeah, you're still not muted. If that's what you were trying to go for here.
Tail.
Oh, he's putting the steggy together.
Articulated tail. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, with multiple little. Look at this. Here he is.
Wow. So much articulation. So much detail. It's a little baby stego.
Yeah, and the tail even has the little end here, little hinge at the end.
Nice. Ooh. Double hinged.
He'll look great with the other herbivores.
True. You're going to need another shelf soon enough, brother.
Oh, no, I moved all the Lego, so that's all my...
Oh!
Look at that
The shelves are gonna start like surrounding the desk. Like you're gonna become a cubicle of shelves.
Yeah.
He's canceling his Lego figures.
My mom recently came over and it was her first time seeing the third Billy. She's like, it's wall to wall.
That's right.
I'm like, you already know.
That's right. That's how we do it. Wall to wall.
Bro, hexagon stands, they're getting used for Hammond.
Okay.
Oh no!
Is that approved by Landspeeder Luke? Is he in the chat to approve?
Yeah,
Stegos?
Luke, are you okay with that?
That's awesome. The Enderman.
Dude, I think Nate needs to purchase.
You know I barely need an excuse to buy a figgy.
Bro has the whole cereal lineup, man. He doesn't need many excuses.
You know damn well I don't need an excuse.
I think the thing that really sold me is the ability to hold the block, which I was not expecting.
As soon as Paige gets home, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, you want to go to Ross for no reason in particular?"
Yup.
No specific reason.
Oh, I have it on backwards. Actually, for more support, you put it in this way, so the effect is in front of the thing.
Look at that.
And you get more frontal
Action, full frontal.
dude.
Full
what
frontal Enderman.
Yeah.
I do love a full frontal Enderman.
It like took me a second to
Nice.
do this. Because you do have to kind of angle it a certain way. Let me try it again. I like totally forgot how I had it.
All bets are off 2 hours into the stream.
You already know.
Hell yeah. It's Will Catan. And Nason Voorhees.
Oh my god! Hang on.
It's almost Halloween, so you gotta put a helmet. You gotta put a mask on or something.
Bo-Katan Kryze.
Will Catan.
Wilbon.
That's the good thing about the Jason mask is that
Sunday lay.
the Jason mask is perfect for streaming because it's got these holes in it, so it really doesn't inhibit like my voice all
Just
too
do
much.
if you guys do a Halloween show, just do the whole stream with the mask on.
This is Justin's mask, but honestly, like every Halloween when he leaves it over here, I'm like, I have so much fun. Like this mask is so good. It's just a NECA mask, but great quality.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh my god!
Whew. A little spicy
No,
though.
it's stuck now.
A little spicy.
Anyways, this is just an example of some of the fun that we'll have at ICC Con next year. If you guys want to come join us.
That's right.
Very true.
That is right. All right.
Yeah, true. You're all expected to come. Mandatory attendance.
Everyone.
all 15K have to show up, or they get their membership revoked.
Yeah. Get your subscription revoked.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Justin, do you have anything in the works? Any videos or anything you want to talk about?
The last video I made was the Hasbro needs better character selection for the Holocom line video, which went up on Tuesday. That went up last Tuesday, so if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that video out. But we do have a new review. I see you have it going up tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Hu Yang. I don't know. Maybe we'll film another banger or blunder.
I was gonna say we never filmed Blunder Code toilet paper.
True that. Still got to film our TP Luke or shit.
Oh no, he spoiled it!
Spoiled on the stream
Every
again.
time on the stream. Every time.
I mean, Leia.
Every time.
Why do we keep it secret?
I don't. The people
I
like the secrets. They
I
like
think-
it.
I think that's what throws me off, is because we usually just say what the video is.
Right.
I
don't
think
know.
you have to keep the bit going at this point where it's a secret until they watch 2 hours of the Lazy Sunday stream and you just spoil it accidentally.
Whether it's showing the channel content page.
I think it's because I'm just so used to calling it toilet paper Luke. So I'm like, oh yeah, toilet paper Luke.
Yeah.
Like, wow. That's why you stick for the whole stream, 2 hours and 12 minutes.
That's right.
Yeah.
You
Watch
you
us
get-
play with our
Here he
roleplay
is.
items. Yeah.
Here he is, right here.
There he is.
TP
We'll talk
Luke.
about how much better the SH Figure Arts one is.
Oh yeah.
I wish they would reprint that one. I'm desperately need a new one of those.
Yeah. I got lucky on good old Ami Ami in the used section.
I keep looking at that ever since you mentioned that. I keep looking those up to see if a pre-owned one will pop up.
Yeah. Because they like good prices. It's so good. It's the best way to buy SH Figure Arts.
Tee. Uh-oh, Zoo. You know I've been running through the franchise with Lucy.
Saw 5.
Saw 5 might be my least of the entire franchise.
That's a rough one. That's a
feel
rough
like-
one.
After 3, they just like fell into camp territory where it's just goofy as hell after that.
Yeah, Lucy at one point was like, it's kind of more of a season of a TV show. And I was like, now that you say that, I think this franchise works a lot better. Just like, the only way you can watch Saw, aside from the original, which the original is actually a great film,
Yeah.
the only way you could watch Saw is watching all of them. Like there's not like one singular aside from the original that I would just like pick out and be like, yeah, I'm gonna watch that one. It's like it's got to be it literally is like a season of TV. It's like a soap opera. It gets so convoluted and
It's so many secret apprentices. Everyone is a
exactly.
Yeah.
secret apprentice.
they
Yeah.
just keep revealing more and more apprentices. But I did just watch Saw X in theaters yesterday, though.
Nice.
Nice.
I have not seen
it's
Saw X yet. I
Yeah,
have
it's
not
good.
seen it.
I just
mean, it's
realized
just like the rest.
my Clone Wars Ahsoka, not to change the subject. My Clone Wars Ahsoka has an air bubble in the lightsaber.
Oh, I kind of see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right there on the middle finger.
I've never seen that before.
Huh.
What's going on, Hasbro?
They're letting air in the mold.
QC issues.
They're letting air in the mold. Oh, this is Sabine's lightsaber.
They're letting air in the mold.
I was just looking at it. Oh,
How funny.
Yeah. But of course, I'm sure I'll be filming some spooky Halloween ambience for this next episode to figure it out like I normally do.
In typical fashion.
And then we'll get a that was the weirdest intro I've ever seen to a video. At least one comment. I'm like, dude, it's Halloween. It's
Every
Halloween. Look at the date that the video went up.
No, that's too hard.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Nice. But yeah, so check out my Hu Yang review going up tomorrow.
Yeah.
And of course, don't forget to follow Wilbon on Instagram. Wilbon Black Series.
Wilbon Black Series. That's
Yep.
right.
There's a link in the description.
Easy to find. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and end it here.
Yep.
And we'll go and hit that dusty trail. So, of course, thanks everyone for hanging out with us. Thank you, Wilbon, for joining us today. It was
Thank you
nice
for having
talking
me.
to you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Great to hear from you, as always. But yeah, we are going to be here same time next week, and we're going to be talking about
True. Good call.
the 1027 live stream. We won't cover that on Figure It Out. We will do a live episode of Figure It Out on the 29th next week, where we'll talk about any and all reveals from that upcoming Hasbro stream. But of course, let's lower our expectations because they never really do anything too crazy for 1027.
Yeah, someone commented, because I know last year it was like Morak, Din, which is whatever, and then Cal. But the year before that, I think, was actually Bad Batch Echo.
Okay.
So I was like, and Omega. So I was like, okay.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Set your expectations for medium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
And
White
no matter-
Direwolf, I hope we see that B2. That'd be great.
Yeah. And whatever happens, just remember, just toys.
Yep.
It's just toys.
It's just toys. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Watch a spooky movie or do something Halloween
See you,
related.
Zoo Boy.
And we shall catch you all on the next stream.
Yep.
Don't forget to watch the Hu Yang review.
Or else.
Yes. All right. See you guys later.
You don't
See
want
ya.
to visit from...
Uh-oh. Mezco Chucky?
Ugh.
Oh, jeez.
You don't want to visit from old... Okay, he must
he-
need batteries.
No,
Ah, he
he's-
sounds great.
Yeah, he's even more haunted than before.
Is that supposed to be the laugh? Or
No, it's just he needs batteries, or it's probably it's probably completely messed up in there.
Yeah, you probably ruined it. Most
yeah.
likely.
But we'll just place him there. That was supposed to be an epic ending. Good.
And it wasn't.